A2IM, the collective voice of independent music.
Hi, my name's Paul Pacifico. I'm the CEO at the Association of Independent Music. That's A2IM in the UK, the trade association for our market. I'm just going to run you through a very quick overview of the market, give you an idea of how the land lies, a few statistics maybe to take away, and some ideas on how to come and do business with us. I'm going to share my screen for you now so you can see my slides. So these are some of our members. Some of you may know the independent community in the UK is extremely strong. It remains in rude health and has been at the forefront of the most diverse array of cultural waves, from the punk era through post-punk through to dance music and, in the modern era, grime and drill. In the UK, we kind of analyze the market from the independent perspective, not in the old world verticals, where the artist fed into a number of separate businesses that worked in very much a siloed basis. We see the market as having compressed, and the independent community as a much more horizontal view, where our members are working as the commercial partners for artists in a kind of symbiotic, very healthy relationship. We think about the market in terms of the back office, the middle, and the front office, where the back office you can think of as the admin services of the business, the front office, obviously, the artist, the customer-facing side of the business, the middle office, where the value-added services live, where the human contact is necessary, and where skilled, highly networked people live, is really where the A2IM community thrives, around things like press and promotion, marketing, project management, A&R, and of course, sync. A2IM represents those entrepreneurs and experts that deliver value-added services to artists. We think about our operational priorities at A2IM in terms of our external priorities in innovation, entrepreneurship, and creativity. And internally, we focus on our knowledge transfer, funding challenges, and the building of commercial platforms for our members. In terms of the UK market, we're currently the third biggest market in the world and one of only 3 net exporters of music, meaning that we export more of our music to the outside world than we import international music to the UK. 25% of our market is independent. And Merlin, of course, gives us similar deals as the majors, so we have the greatest platform possible to build independent businesses in the UK. And A2IM is the UK home within the global network of the Worldwide Independent Network. Key events in our market include the Great Escape in the city, Liverpool Sound City, Wide Days, Output Belfast, and our very own A2IM Sync and A2IM Connected conferences. Synchronization in the UK ticks over the global average of about 2%. Our market is worth about 4% in terms of sync. A2IM produces a lot of guides to the independent music landscape in the UK. Please do access these if you feel they'll be helpful. We have our very own startup guide to music business, which takes you through business startup from a UK perspective. Also, the Sync Guide, and most importantly, and most recently, Distribution Revolution, produced in partnership with CMU in the UK. Distribution Revolution talks about not just the way the distribution landscape has changed in the digital market, but also highlights the fantastic ongoing independent distribution market in the UK, which thrives, but obviously needs the support. So everybody coming to do business in the UK, do please pay attention to the independent distributors that we like to use. Radio in the UK is still in good health. Obviously, the market is very much dominated by the BBC, our public broadcaster. You can see here the various radio stations in order of listenership, with 14 million people a week still listening to BBC Radio 2. There are a number of really exciting specialist stations. The independent community always punches above its weight on BBC Six Music in particular. We are part of an umbrella body in the UK representing the whole of the UK's commercial music sector called UK Music. They produce a report annually called Music by Numbers, which has some fantastic statistics. I'll take you through a few headlines. The music industry in the UK contributed £5.2 billion sterling to the UK economy. of which 2.7 billion was generated in export revenue. The UK music industry accounts for about 191,000 full-time jobs. Within that, recorded music is worth about 560 or 70 million pounds in gross value add, with exports around 480. The recorded side of the music industry is thought to employ about 5,500 people. The official charts company in the UK, in partnership with the BPI, which is the trade association representing the major labels and some independents, produce some good analysis every year called All About the Music. It shows that the UK market is about 54% subscription audio service in 2018, so very much a digital-first market in this day and age, with a strong base of subscription streaming revenue. In terms of audio streams in 2018, we're up to about 90.9 billion streams, with continued strong growth in evidence. The vinyl market in the UK remains strong, although heavily dominated by rock music as a genre, with, as you can see, 62% of all sales, followed by pop, urban and dance. These are relatively small numbers, but they account for an important part still of independent revenues. Average retail prices of vinyl in the UK are still increasing. You can see in 2018 they're over £20 a unit, which is showing healthy growth and good sustained margin for our businesses. In terms of sales by different nationality artists in the UK, here are some statistics covering albums. You can see the USA is ranked number 1 in 2018 with 44.7% of the market. UK just behind with 41.8%. Lots of other countries are represented, although you can see the market is relatively small, although a relatively small percentage of a very large market in our nation represents potential for significant revenues. One interesting statistic I did want to pull out from the UK was around the retail landscape. You can see from this slide and our friends at the Entertainment Retailers Association that specialist chains have been in decline in the UK. In fact, HMV, the main music retail chain in the UK, went into administration last year. It was bought out of administration, continues to trade, although in a post-COVID world, we remain concerned to make sure that the retail market and physical bounces back as we'd like to see it. Supermarkets in the UK have been increasing the number of outlets that sell music. Interestingly, this is largely driven by physical vinyl, although with a very limited selection. Most interesting for our market is this last line around independence. Independent record stores in the UK have been growing. I think this reflects a real interest by hardcore music fans in specialist retail, the kind of advice and information, the market intelligence you get from the passionate music fans that tend to run these stores. And you can see that even between 2017 and 2018, there was significant growth in the number of independent record stores in the UK. They're in great health. And even through the current crisis with COVID-19, we've seen strong resilience in the UK physical sector. At the start of the crisis in lockdown, it dropped back to about 50% of pre-COVID levels, but we've seen that rebound already up to about 70-75%. So the UK really stands out as having a resilient online market. And as I say, particularly the mailing lists and fan following by local passionate independent record stores has really held them in good stead under otherwise very challenging market conditions. Just some other final statistics before I wish you well with the rest of the conference. Of course, you can look back at these slides in Watch again if you'd like to pick up more of these details. But I wanted to give you an idea of where music sits in the broader entertainment landscape. So you can see that alongside video games and video, we are in good health in terms of our growth across digital formats. You can see that across the piece, physical has been dropping away, but remains resilient for the independent sector. So thanks for listening. That was our summary from the UK. Please do get in touch with AIM if you'd like to talk to us about anything. If you're trying to do business with the UK, we're here to help any of our independent partners around the world that would like to come and see us and engage with our community. All our details are here for you to reach out. Thank you.